Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Sylvia Sipanurpadilla. I'm from class 3B of English Literature Department. In this video, we will learn how to translate paragraph from English to Indonesian using several methods that have been studied. Before that, I will explain what translation is. According to Peter Newmark, translation is a process that involves transferring meaning from a search language into a target language in a way can be understood by readers or listeners in the target language. Meanwhile, according to Vinay and Darvelnet, translation is a process that transfers meaning and form from a search text to a target text, while considering the suitability between the two languages, but from a linguistic and cultural perspective. There are several methods of translation including word for word, literal, free, semantic, communicative, adaptable, and idiomatic. Here, I took a paragraph text from the novel Little Woman by Lucia May Alcott. This novel chronicles the lives of four sisters, Meg, Jo, Beth, and Amy March, who grew up in Massachusetts during the American Civil War. This novel is one of the classic works of American literature that is highly regarded of its depiction of themes of family, love, sacrifice, and personal achievement. A brief explanation of the contents of the text, namely. This paragraph takes place in the March family home, where a warm and peaceful atmosphere is created after sunset. The four sisters are going about their daily activities. Meg cleans the house, Jo reads seriously by the window, Beth enjoys playing music, while Amy is arranging flowers. Even though each of them is busy, they are still in a peaceful space. This paragraph describes the closeness of their family and the value of togetherness in the simplicity of everyday life. Here, this is the search language and the target language. Now, I will explain the method used in translating the paragraph above. First sentence, the sunset in a place of color and the little house seemed to be full of a quiet warmth. Translate into matahari terbenam dengan warna-warni yang indah dan rumah kecil itu terasa hangat dan nyaman. In this part, I use the free translation method. Free translation is used to describe the atmosphere in a simple way that is easy for readers to understand. The phrase "a place of color" translates as beautiful colors to provide a visual impression without being too tied to the original structure. The second, the fire in the hearth flickered and crackled, and the shadows of the girls moved across the walls as they went about their course. Translate into, api di perapian menyala terang dan mengeluarkan suara berderak, sementara bayangan gadis-gadis itu tampak bergerak di dinding saat mereka sibuk dengan tugas masing-masing. In this part, I use the semantic method. Semantic methods are used to maintain a clear and touching atmosphere, focusing on depicting a lively home atmosphere. The word flickered and crackled translate to flash brightly and make a crackling sound to make the description easier to imagine. The third, Meg was carefully dusting the furniture and Jo was reading by the window, her face lit up by the soft glow of the fading light. Translate into, Meg sedang membersihkan perabotan dengan hati-hati. Di dekat jendela, Jo duduk membaca buku. Wajahnya terlihat bersinar lembut karena cahaya matahari yang mulai redup. In this part, I use literal method. The fourth, Beth sat in her chair by the fire, absorbed in her music, while Amy was arranging the flowers in a vase. Translate into Beth duduk di kursi dekat perapian, sepenuhnya fokus pada musik yang dimainkannya. Di sisi lain ruangan, Amy sibuk merangkai bunga dalam vas. In this part, I use the adaptation method. The adaptation method is used to adjust the description of the characters, action, and emotion so that they feel natural in the culture of Indonesian readers. The press, absorbed in her music, was adapted to completely focus on the music she was playing to emphasize the intensity of Beth's attention. The last sentence, they were all busy in their own way, but the peaceful atmosphere of the room made everything feel connected and calm. Translate into, mereka semua sibuk dengan kegiatan masing-masing, tetapi suasana tenang di dalam ruangan itu membuat segalanya terasa damai dan menyatukan mereka. In this part, I use the communicative method. The communicative method was chosen to convey the main message clearly and naturally in Indonesian. The sentence structure is simplified to make it easier to understand, especially to describe harmony in the atmosphere of the room. The conclusion of the translation carried out this translation used various methods such as free translation, semantic translation, literal translation, adaptation, and communicative translation to achieve a balance between accuracy of meaning, language fluency, and ease of understanding. With this combination, the translation results are simple but still able to convey the warm, calm, and harmonious atmosphere of the original text. Maybe that's all for me. Sorry if there are lots of mistakes, but pronunciation, explanation, and other. Bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.